So welcome guys to a video doing Chucky review. See what? So this is gonna be quite a long video, so it's gonna be fun to record. It's gonna be fun. A bit long. It's very gonna be long, so it's gonna be like really long. Because season 1, we did do a Chucky review on other things, but I might redo that. Sucks. My God, so Chucky review. Chucky season 1. So I originally have watched the original Chucky. I wasn't born when the original Chucky movies came out, so I wasn't living since then, but I watched all of them. I wouldn't say all of them were good. I've done my own review on it, but we'll talk about that later. So Chucky for me was a really good series, but in a whole, it had its own little thing. It was the first ever doll series I ever watched, so that's kind of something, isn't it? So that season 1, it kind of goes back to the original type of thing, where Chucky's trying to hunt down, trying to possess something, but a different plan, because the main character is such an easy opponent to basically just turn into a murderer like him. So that was the entire point. The character was supposed to turn into Chucky to kill people. That was the entire point of his character. And then you would more see him as him developing into a killer. But it never worked. But Chucky in season, I want to do this entire thing on explaining other things, so do an entire thing. The main character wasn't a very big fan of him originally. I feel like he just made a dumb mistake. He's gay, so I can't remember that, and I'm gay, so I'm a lesbian, so I can't remember that. So really, I can say things. I think Chucky's rebrand into the new series, as I really hoped. The reboot didn't do it. I wasn't really excited for the reboot. Did not look good. Didn't look like from the classics. Chucky did some of the doll. But there's multiple characters in the series, but not all of them. The ones, the main characters. Let's go for the main characters. And the main characters were all a bunch of. I think the main character in this movie was really good, following more of it. It's going to be harder for Chucky to take control and use him. He's not Andy Barclay. He's not a young age to make the job harder for Chucky. So that made it more easy, more hard for him just to try and possess him. Chucky's not the guy was not. I can't remember. I don't remember characters' names. Don't ask me their names. So I felt like that was something good. Was you felt like it was going to be harder for Chucky to possess him this time. Then he killed his father. Chucky's first Chucky. No, it wasn't Chucky's first kill. I don't know. It's not kill campaign. So the thing that Chucky's character was developing, trying to develop the guy to kill somebody, kill people, like slaughter. He didn't want to kill. So Chucky, the main character, just had to go and had to go for this relationship with his best friend. That is a weird discussion. That's a weird thing, and I felt like that was a really good story arc. Chucky's the main character's tired thing to go for everything. I'm not going to hear up to the ending, but Chucky's that character went through development, trying to stop a murdering psychopath to go on a murder spree, trying to chop Chucky, and that was the entire development. Developing with his development, that character, the girl character, her later, can't remember, longer one. That development, then with his boyfriend, the related season, was a year or 2 later, it was gay. Everyone already guessed that in season 1, episode 1. Already guessed that. I felt like the entire season was first for this main character. I felt like he was more developed, and more better than Andy Buckley. But Andy Buckley there in season 1. So we're doing it season 2, but that might be longer the video because this is a long video. So I felt like the main character had a lot of development, but just bought the wrong doll. But that was all about that. Why Chucky was there, but that'll be discussed in something else's review. And Chucky's, the multiple Chucky's, but And I kind of on Chucky one, I'm going to talk about the main Chuckies, not the random Chuckies, because there's like 72 now in season 2. No, not in season 2 now, but that we'll discuss later in season 2, Chucky. So I felt at the end. I felt like the Chucky season, her main character was really good. More the Chucky's old, bringing it back to the new phase of horror, and I felt like that was something good. Was bringing Chucky back into its old Chucky, back into a new type of thing, and that was something I felt was amazing. I think the Chucky films weren't that good as a whole. I felt like they were really not the greatest films. I feel like Curse of Chucky was good, bringing back the classic. Cult of Chucky was good. I like Cult. Bring some back. But something like, show me about Chucky and that original one later. I think the TV show was a great main character, had some really good storyline. And his gay thing. So that was how I think being gay, that's what I mean, gay character. In the Chucky franchise, I don't know if there's any other gay character in Chucky, I can't remember. I don't remember the character. So I'm doing that one. His entire revenge against her, trying to not become a murderer. Him trying not to become a murderer. That was the entire idea of season 1. And then the great relationship thing. That was great. I like that. The entire thing. That was great. The second game one. None of the results. So I thought I wasn't a big fan of him. I would say I wasn't really a big fan of that character. Much I wasn't really a big fan of that character. I didn't really like him as much as the main character, so I kind of did not enjoy that type of character with that character relationship, but not the entire little thing about that character. No, I just didn't really enjoy it. I felt like, well, it was good. It was good. I love the episodes. Good. I feel like that. I feel like it's more development relationship. But that guy wasn't really excited. I didn't enjoy it, and more the character and yeah. About blonde one, and her desire to be the mean girl, be the mother redemption, to become a better person, just doing what the family want, trying to get respect for her family. And that's mostly because her family is rich. It made that character into more developed, and that it was developed. It was chucked. It was really, really good development. I really like development of the story, and that was really good development. Because she didn't really just, then had to come into a entire little thing with developing with the main character, and that was something. I like some movies that don't really do well for that, and that's what I felt for that character. And that's what morally the discussion was. And that was morally my idea for season 1. Was him. Basically him. Basically that character. Basically that character was really good. I like the idea of her, and tons of development, tons of story, and development into a type of main character. She's not like me, more of a mean girl. Like normal high school roleplay has a ton of mean girls. This one develops into a hero. I won't say hero, there's not really a hero, this is a horror movie. It's only a horror movie. I'm talking about slashers, but Chucky has its own little... Horror film like Chucky has their own little things. It's not like one main character survives. You guys want me to do a Jason review? I don't think I do like something with Jason. Talk about my thing about a couple of things. So, do this in some of these weeks. So that character was really good. I liked her entire thing, the entire season, her going for everything. And lately, I felt that was some type of good. I liked that. Really did. And I felt like really like development and becoming a better person and becoming a bully. that was the entire thing of that character. So, that's the main characters, and the mostly notable villains. One of the best, so the main character of Cult and Cursed. Great villain, I love it. Cult and Cursed was the main character. But wasn't much used, but trying to get her suffering through what's happening, what's happened to her with Chucky, her in control. Chucky with Tiffy. And Tiffy's dying development Chucky, that's the villains. So we'll talk about that later. Chucky's side thing, we'll talk about Chucky's side thing later. I felt like her story wasn't written. I felt like she suffered. I didn't think she deserved that much suffering for it. What she had suffered with Chucky. Lost legs, lost her entire limbs, and now with Tiff. I'm not going to talk about season 2 because I haven't watched season 2 yet. I remember this. And I felt like that character had a lot to do trying to get away. But Chucky is so easy. But Chucky to take back control every time takes time. You think I'll do it for Chuck? We'll do it with Chucky. But there are dozens of Chuckies. What do you want me to do? It's in the thumbnail. What do you want me to do? Which Chucky you want to talk about, really? I like her not much this season. I haven't seen 2. I can't remember what season 2 is. I got to watch season 2. Probably because Tiffany came back. So, what are you supposed to do? Alright. Wasn't much of a review because it wasn't that. It was about that long, but yeah. It wasn't much on like disagreements and like dislikes of that character in this season. Might come back next season, we'll see. Andy Barclay. You gotta do a long talk about Andy Barclay. Return of Andy Barclay. Brilliant, I love it. Love returning Andy Barclay. I love the character in Dolan and his kids. Growing up in army. Chucky still hunting him. And it's entire development. When he didn't come back for Colt. I don't think he ever came here and Chuck Carson. I don't remember. It's kind of old. What's that movie? The entire thing was to release season 1. No, do everything with Carson Colt. That's fun. Andy Barclay's return to the series, hunting down, but not until that occurred, came back. The ending, that was great. So I think Andy Barclay's character in season 1 was a really good coming back around, killing all the Chuckies. Because Chucky's insane maniac. He literally made multiple versions of him, spread it around, and tried to kill people. And I'm hunting them all down. I felt like it was something development. Try and get away from the past. To try and get away from more to his story. They came back to kill the Prophet Chucky. Which is the Prophet Chucky? I do not know. What is the Prophet? Which one is the Prophet Chucky? I don't know. I'm confused. Which is the real Chucky? Is the one with immunity? One of those limbs? Or was it in the one that the main character has? They all have the same personality. What do you want me to? So that's what I felt. Andy Barclay's entire literal thing in the entire season 1 is the development to take down Chucky. And what wouldn't it? Made you suffer his childhood, throughout a lot of your family and friends, people you trusted in the army, his adopted parents, and everything that happened in season 1, the originals, and common connection. I had Andy Barclay's story with season 1. Season 1 was really good. Season 2 I haven't rewatched, so I'm going to talk about that later. That's a long time to do. This I felt like this was a really, really good story as a whole to bring him into the story and get his revenge on Chucky. Chucky, like the development with the revenge arc against Chucky, which get the revenge against Chucky. I like Chucky, that was entire development. And how people found out that the main character was cast. Andy Block was casted to play Chucky. To play Andy Block. And people were saying, Andy Block is coming back. Who didn't think Andy Barclay was coming back for this? Not much. That's one thing. What didn't come back much. But good points. The episodes they did quite a lot. Quite good. I like it. More than season 2. I don't remember. Don't ask me. And I felt like season 1. I felt like him in season 1 was good. I felt like it was really good story development, and I felt like he's more than it. And it was quite a lot really interesting about animals. But he's the main character of the originals. So Curse and Cult and the TV show. 3 things. And they're about an hour long, so what counts? But I felt like his character was good in season 1, and I'm really excited. I watched season 2, but I haven't watched it yet. That's it. It's a really. I don't know, it has more episodes. I don't know. So I felt like this had a lot of stuff to do with Randy Blocky, and that was something good. What's the next main character I'm trying to think of? The cousin. The one that was turned into a murderer. I mean, I liked his development. I like he's already a bad man, but it's kind of like Chucky. But Chucky is a long talk about. Those are like, we were in like 3 minutes. 3 minutes of talk about him. I felt like the character was really good. I felt like his development, his coming to a murderer, Chucky started developing just easy mind because knowing to kill people. I felt like that was good. I like that. Sorry, I'm really chaotic. I don't know. I felt a more of a on this entire show because I really liked the show and it did a lot of things for me to bring back Chucky for something else. I know the murdering psychopath thing was great, and I felt like more stuff to happen to with him, and finally betraying Chucky at the end of the season. I felt it was good. So this wasn't much about him. I didn't like him. Not much like him. A bunch of random characters, bullies, everything. A bunch of characters died. You know, we can just think of a bunch of characters, and I don't know which one to talk about. None of them were good, except the 3 main characters, and his cousin, and Andy Barkley, and the other one. I forgot his name. I forget everyone's name. I felt like the entire show with entire murder sprees were great with the random characters, as much as they don't deserve death. But this is a Chucky series. What do you think is going to happen? You know what I mean? I felt it. That's what I felt. What do I do? I'm messing with these. So that's how I felt about Chucky. How I felt about some of the characters weren't the greatest. I didn't feel like a lot of them were the greatest. And I felt like that was something because it was developed. Probably the best dumb thing. I felt like the entire show was great, and I had much development, and that's how I felt about the entire show. And that's what I thought about the entire thing about the show was it had tons and tons of stuff to do. It had tons of things to do, and I felt like that was great. And that's what I felt about the show. It had tons of development of other characters. Why is this gone for so long just to talk about those characters? But that's just things to talk about. What are you talking about? And I felt like everything was different. That was something random characters I wasn't really like. I don't know. That wasn't that important. But that's my point. Time to talk about Tiffany. Why wouldn't we talk about Tiffany? Because it'd be a larger talk about Chucky. So that's something else. So Tiffany 1, 2. Tiffany 1, 2. And her entire separate. I didn't really enjoy Seed of Chucky. So I wasn't really moving around that entire thing. Tiffany in season 1 had more development, but about her backstory in the literal Chucky review. Chucky talk. So I had Tiffany's character in season 1 was a really good development and had a lot developed in this story to put a lot of work into this character. I like original characters. I like to talk about them because they're original. And she was really good. I liked her development and entire pain just to bloody killed Chucky. No Chucky. Trying to make people other stuff, other people stuff. And then messing with the other Chucky. The one. I thought that was something that she just wanted to make her boyfriend back. Husband? His boyfriend? I don't remember. Bloody hell, I watched bloody hell and random plots. Chuck, I feel that the Chucky season 1 was great. The face development to bigger into 8 episodes and tons of things to put into things. I think Chucky's I like her story with Chucky is one of the best things. Backstories and putting it into a TV show is great. I like that type of thing. And I thought that was good with Tiffany's type of story. And taking over Tiffany Valentine, that was great. That was put something. Got like her story and put to more the she. Is still a villain, but she would help the heroes win against Chucky, but still be the villain. That was some to stop that Chucky with the body that she made that person. So I thought she was doing too much. That character didn't deserve anything that they did, but stealing Chucky. Come on, that character didn't deserve that much, did they? Jesus Christ, you put too much work, too much into that card. I need to. That's my father card. Was that Tiffany put too much work. That card didn't deserve it. It's killed her. I think the killing would have been better. That card did not deserve her. Chucky's gone, but now that. So, the man himself. Why have a warden? I have the Chucky entire Chucky character. Which one do we talk about? The one and only. Oh, one of English shoes, switching bodies by just got you slap. And that character was back to life. But that was something that they made. That was something Chucky made a mistake on. Was trusting Tiffany. She hated him. And then you found on him. But you know, it's just Chucky. It's over the entire thing about season 1 with her in the body and was just getting having fun, killing, murdering people, doing things. Answering souls. Making Chucky more overpowered with multiple bodies. What the word is that? Tiffany, Chucky had so much master plan. His soul can literally be anywhere. The literal cult got worse in season 1. Then we talk about the one with the main characters. The one to pit up. Tons of murders going into what Chucky used to be. I go into this entire thing. That's what I felt like it was. That's what I felt like with Chucky. Was that the character had tons of development and more murders. Felt like Chucky over again. I think with Chucky again. Yeah, that's what I felt. Well, season 1 was with that Chucky with the toy doll was it developed. It was smart. It was ready for trying to fight a kid again because it has lost against Andy Barkley multiple times. I think nearly about tons of times. And she said, "You think he would learn?" But that's just Chucky for you. Chucky for anyway, drinking things. That's why I felt like Chucky was something with development. Is Chucky had put so much work and put into this to kill people, And that's how I felt. That's how I really felt about the entire series season. Was that Chucky was very ow. That's very in. Very into Tiffany and made the mistake. I like that's the entire thing. Tiffany's entire thing is that Chucky would make a mistake. Sorry, I find the water in a moment. I don't find the water in the video. And that's the thing I've counted up to. And I felt that was something, the villain thing going back into old Chucky's entire thing about Chucky's character. That's how I felt about Chucky's character in the TV show. The entire thing about his character in the TV show was that he developed and trusted Tiffany too much. But that was the entire thing. He came back because of Tiffany. He got the human body because of Tiffany. So I feel like there was like tons of mixed fun. But Chucky just is Chucky. He wouldn't change just for Tiffany. That's the entire thing. He wouldn't change for Tiffany. Even for somebody he loved, he wouldn't change. That is the entire thing about his character. Is I'm talking about the backstory, and that's something I really want to talk about, and it's gonna put 100 words in. But I felt Chucky's backstory in this series, it explains the entire thing about his character. He started to be a murderer. Nothing was wrong. It's kind of like they did it like Michael Myers. He had a good life, but just came a killer. Why would you become a killer if you had a good life and normally killers? But that's just Chucky. He just killed his mother when a murderer came to kill. That's how I felt. That's how I felt about the Chucky character. It's like Michael Myers. He killed people, killed his sister because he was born as a killer. He had a murder type of thing was seen that he really enjoyed what that killer did. That's just news reports. You didn't really know how that character was, but that's just a child for you. And that was the entire thing about Michael Myers. It's more like curse. You don't follow. I'm talking about Halloween, but you go to Halloween sometimes because the entire thing about Chucky's character is that. It's the same thing as Michael Myers. Is that he killed great life, just killed people. Why, Chucky? Why? And just developed and wanted to kill people and just. You had a good life. Why would you kill people? Why would you improve your own life? That's the entire thing of this character. You'd think you would have a bad life. That was the entire point, the reason why he killed people. Yeah, you would think that. You would. But because the entire thing would be you had a bad life. Like a lot of killers. Texas Chainsaw and everything, but no. The entire reason why he killed people was because he wanted to. Like Michael. I don't know Michael Myers. Michael people just thought Michael Myers was just had a bad life, but no, he just killed people for no reason. Why do I find them older? Because I thought being bored and adding action into. Sorry, that's really action market. That's how I felt about Chucky. Backstory was he developed was like Michael Myers. Michael was one of my favorite slashers, so I'm really a huge fan of that. Really, that's how I felt about it. I like Chucky's entire development on story was that he just wanted to kill because he enjoyed it. As a kid, then developed into a murderer. That was the entire. Why would I do that? That's just wrong to talk about. That's how I felt about Chucky's character as a kid, with his backstory, was that Chucky just born as a killer. Why wouldn't he be just born as a killer? He just wanted to be a killer. He just wanted it. Why not? Why not? Why not Michael Myers? You know, people ask why Michael Myers became a killer. You know what we got to curses. And what we got in the new movies? Curses. You know what? Why do people want to do curses? It's not figure out Chucky's character is that he does occur. He transfers his body into a Chucky. That's what I thought. Then how he met Chucky, Tiffany. And that was the entire thing. She just wanted to kill. Some boyfriend wanted to kill. That was something. She would kill people. Because Chucky wanted to kill. Chucky killed people. That was a long thing about Chucky's character. Why would you kill? You know, things that really make sense. It's just Michael Myers, basically like Michael Myers. There is no reason to kill him. But he's just a psychopath. Then I felt like his entire development, entire ending as the villain of this story, like every single horror villain as a villain, you go to fight, and they do the entire development. This is how I felt about Chucky in season 1, was that he had tons of done. He finally found the boy, Chucky. And that's how I felt about him. Felt like his character, the explain made sense. How Chucky's character in every movie was. Go one be stop trying to kill your ward, and that's fun. It's not long to talk about Chucky. Chucky's all independent, it's long to talk about. Because Chucky's one of the best characters. And I felt more chosen about this character was that Chucky is just as born as a killer. And that is the entire thing. Just killed his mother. Just seen his dad die. Why not? Dread it, just why not? It was Michael Myers for you. Same, not no. Michael, no one kills him, just Michael Myers just wanted to kill. And he's explain more in the later movies. It's just out of a curse. It gets stronger. I think that's how I felt about Chucky. And fuck. No, we went for that entire murder spree where I was really thick. I'm Chucky. You wanna play? I'm your friend forever. Tricky voice, I like it. So I didn't have a warden fight. So, go back to my stage. So that's how I felt about the entire show at a point was that it had tons of development for loads of characters that weren't very big in their own when Chucky's film came out, so that's how I felt about Chucky's entire thing. I was really worried about the show was really good, and season 2 would do a review somewhere. So just I gotta take time. I gotta go and rewatch it. Another quick review I'm gonna watch. I don't know a lot about it, but I gotta go watch a review on. I'm gonna go watch a recap on it. To never remember what happened. So that's how I felt about this review. Quite a long review day. You know, an hour, but just a long 8 episodes, but really long because there's tons of stuff about the series. You get another one long review on the Flash one next week. It's got 23 episodes and 40 minutes each. Not review everything, but solid 10 out of 10. So my normal review of 5 out of 10 is it was okay. I guess 7. Was 7. I loved it. I really loved it, but it's not one of my best favourite TV shows, so I got a bunch of horror TV show. That's review on Scream. I'm not reviewing on Scream. I don't go season 1. I don't really enjoy the Chucky thing. I review other things, other TV shows. TV show takes longer. This took a long time just to review it. You would have killed count. That's how I felt about the show. That's how I felt about the entire thing about the show. Thank you for doing my review. You only want to wait for Bloody to get to 40% and just get this unique one more video. What reviews I do? What reviews I'm not gonna do? Things are out long. I don't want to review Stranger Things season 4. I love the new season. How long each? What? I know that wouldn't be a bit too long to review, and this took a long time to review, so that was the end of it. I had fun from I have to do that. That was great. That was great. So I didn't know this thing, but I'm going to try and come on 40 minutes. We'll just see what we can do. I'm just going to end here because I'm bored. Alright, thank you for the guys of the review. Sorry about this little long review, sorry. Bye.